I'm not in the state of Florida's jurisdiction.
Okay. Okay, good. Would you like to step out of the vehicle? Would you like to...
This Florida solves it. We take a trip back to Coney, Florida on this one. Courtesy of police ride along. It's easy chill. Supposed to shout out to them for still posting videos including solve sets. Let's watch.
Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm Officer Roseland Traffic. The reason I stopped you, in 34 through the school zone. The speed limit's 20. You were 14 miles an hour over the speed limit, okay? You got your license, registration, proof of insurance with you?
Actually Diplomat.
Huh?
I'm actually Diplomat.
What?
I'm a diplomat because I went to college.
For what? Do you have your driver's license?
That card is the Amnesty Coalition's Diplomat Passport Card.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm a Diplomat.
Do you have your driver's license? I need your driver's license, okay?
Am I being
Yes, you are.
Okay, then can you read me my
Dispatch
rights?
from Tango 55.
Can you read?
We're not going to play the sovereign game, okay? Can I get a routine 44 and be 10 trouble with the sovereign? May I
Oh, look at this face on the solve set.
please have your driver's license?
If I'm being detained, then I have to understand
Ma'am.
that I'm in custodial arrest.
I understand that.
My rights to myself.
It's not a custodial arrest, ma'am. You're detained. It's a traffic stop, stupid.
Ma'am, we're not playing the sovereign game, okay? I need your driver's license. If not, I'm going to remove you from the vehicle and you're going to go to jail, all right? Please hand me your driver's license.
She tried playing the Sovereign game 3 months earlier in an Orange County courtroom.
Oh, let's get to court. I'll edit that one out.
I've asked you 3 or 4 times now, okay? Please hand me your driver's license.
Can I please speak with your whoever's over you, please? Can you?
Would you like to speak with a supervisor?
Supervisor?
Yes, I can get one of those here, but can I please have your driver's license?
I'd like to speak with them.
I want a supervisor because I'm a diplomat.
I'd like to speak with them first.
I understand that, but he's not. He's going to tell you the same thing I am, okay?
I'd like to speak with them.
Dispatch from Tango 55.
I'm not trying to.
May I also have a supervisor 51, please?
Thank you.
Okay, so let's do this. I've done everything you've asked. Now, please hand me your driver's license.
I'd like to.
Are you refusing to identify yourself to me? Driving is a privilege in this state. It is not a right. I understand you're going to say you have the right to travel, all that stuff. Okay, but driving on the public roadways is a privilege. By that privilege, you have to have a driver's license with you. So, I'm asking you to give me your driver's license.
I'm not trying
Got
to.
that right, officer. Gotta tell it to these solve sets.
Okay, I understand that, but I need your driver's license. I'm trying to be as nice as I can.
Thank
I'm
you.
giving you every opportunity to give me your driver's license, okay? So, do you have a driver's license?
She actually does, but it's suspended.
Did you know your license was suspended?
I
She
voluntarily.
turned it in or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Can I have my property back?
This? No, I'm going to hang on to this now in case something happens. So, if this at least has your name on it, then
Yeah.
that's okay. All right, that's fine. I'm going to hang on to it for right now then. All right? So, what I'm asking you is a driver's license. Do you have a driver's license?
So it turns out she had a driver's license but suspended, like the police dialogue said.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
If I'm under custodial arrest, then I'd like to remain silent.
You're just being detained right now for a traffic violation. It's a civil infraction is all it is. So,
Custodial arrest.
So what I'm saying is you can give me your driver's license. I can issue a citation. You can be about your way. If not, we'll have to go down a different route. I've already explained to you what that route is, okay? So,
I'd like to remain silent.
okay, that's fine. So you just don't...
So what this sovereign citizen is saying is she has a right to remain silent but not the ability to use it? From this guy? Or the right to shut up?
You need to shut the fuck up!
You're not going to give me your driver's license, nothing like that.
Can I please speak with this?
Okay. All right. We'll just wait for somebody else to get here, okay then? All right. So,
It would only take a moment for the supervisor to arrive, but he wouldn't be wearing his body cam. The clip was there, but not the camera, so we don't get his viewpoint.
so per your...
Yeah, sorry, we don't get that supervisor's viewpoint on this one.
Request the supervisor is here, okay? So he's actually walking up now, all right? So here he is. Good morning, Sergeant Bertog, Mr. Reverend. How can I help you today?
Hi, good morning. This officer here, he pulled me over and then he asked me for a driver's license, and I explained that Diplomat, and I gave him
I feel like I identified myself as Santa Claus. Even that wouldn't work, stupid.
identification for myself, and then he is continually insisting that I give him a driver's license. But like I said, Diplomat, and then I asked if I was under custodial arrest or am I free to go. And he said that I was being detained, so I assume that that's under custodial arrest. So I'd like to invoke the right to remain silent.
But not the ability to use it.
You don't want to have anything else to say? Did you want to identify yourself to this officer then, or with the driver's license?
This is not a valid identification card, man.
It is.
It's not a valid identification card.
It is.
Okay, let's not recognize in the state of Florida.
I'm not in the state of Florida's jurisdiction.
Okay.
That's funny. You're right here, stupid.
Okay, good. Would you like to step out of the vehicle, or would you like us to pull you out because we're going to be under arrest because you're not identifying yourself with valid identification? Okay, I'm letting you know what's going to happen. I'm giving you the option to step out so that it's less violent.
Hey, what do you stop?
reaching
Don't
for
be
stuff.
reaching for stuff. Don't be reaching for stuff.
As that was going on, a third officer would arrive with a pepper ball blast at the ready.
Oh, she forgot to roll up her window. She deprived us of a window smash.
I would prefer you don't start reaching for stuff. Do you have any weapons in the vehicle? Okay. Do you have a name and date of birth you'd like to provide for the... Can you stop reaching for stuff?
Just
Do you have a name and date of birth you'd like to give this officer?
I did give him.
it's not valid, ma'am. We've already told you that. Okay. Okay.
My name is Mr.
Ma'am, this is not a valid identification card. This is not recognized by the state of Florida. Okay, this is not a valid ID. Okay, so just go, you want to go that route? You want to give me your name and date of birth?
Looks like you got scammed by a grifter, stupid.
Ma'am,
But I'm not a very patient person in general. I don't really need to be because we've given you opportunity to provide this information, and you're basically saying you don't recognize it. So we can either ask you to step out of the vehicle, or I'm going to pull you out of the vehicle, and I have no problem with that. And you'll be under arrest. Okay? So to save the heartache of maybe even breaking this window, because we don't want to have to do that either, you can step out of the vehicle and save yourself some trouble.
Can't hear a whole lot. From what it sounds like possible sovereign.
I'm not sure why there's not a date stamped on the body cam footage, but I wish I could say it's 2026, but it could be 2025 or 2024. There's no telling.
Maybe.
turn your vehicle off for me. Step out. Okay. Let's turn your vehicle off. Let's turn your vehicle off. Okay. Come on. Step out of the vehicle. Okay. Come on. Turn your vehicle off for me. All right. Come
I
on.
don't understand why.
Okay. Well, come on. Let's just hop out. Just step out for me. Okay.
You continue recording.
Just step
that's
out.
fine. I'm going to end up taking that phone and setting it down, though.
Yep. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Right here.
Thank you.
Congratulations there, sovereign citizen. You played America's favorite game called Fool Around and Find Out.
Why am I being arrested?
Let me explain it to you. Okay.
No, I mean that's not a crime. I
So-
didn't do anything.
You refuse
don't
to.
recognize the state of Florida's authority over whatever your
haven't said
is. The state of Florida does require a driver's license to drive a motor vehicle or travel in a motor vehicle, whatever verbiage you'd like to use.
Come back here for me.
I'm providing law. Good driver.
Yeah, we're in a word salad she plays officer.
So any phone before me, okay?
Sit right here.
I don't.
Lean against your
understand.
car.
I just
What-
explained that to you. Which words did you not understand of that sentence?
I don't understand why I'm being arrested.
Okay, so the part where I just explained it to you, where you're driving a motor vehicle and not having a valid license in the state of Florida, besides your reasonings for not recognizing that law and authority, is there any other reason why you may not understand that sentence?
I'm not in that jurisdiction. I'm in
Okay,
God's
besides that,
jurisdiction.
because I realize you don't recognize our jurisdiction.
Hey, you're right here on a public street, ma'am. That's funny.
She had a hard time understanding her courtroom arrest as well.
You're not going to recognize the law, and you're not going to understand why you're being arrested. And I can't explain it to you.
I didn't injure anyone. It's
But we didn't
God's
say you
law that
did.
I follow God's law, the Bible,
Okay.
common law. That's what everything is based.
What a cute puppy that Alistair got the pet.
off of. It's God's
I was gonna
law.
have her. I'm gonna put her back in y'all's car because we haven't
Then
had her down or nothing yet. So as soon as she gets here, all right.
The only reason you're being arrested right now is for driving a motor vehicle without a license.
Kyle. Must obey governing authorities.
But that's
If you
not-
can't
And resisting
comprehend,
without because you didn't identify yourself to me.
that's fine. I understand that you can't comprehend that law. I have never said that.
I have 8 kids.
She would actually reference these 8 kids in a letter she sent the court, saying the court's causes have created irreparable harm to her, the man of her union, and her 8 offspring born of her womb.
I don't see any of them.
I have 8 kids. and
Okay.
I didn't do anything. Like, I'm a good mom, and I didn't do anything. I was literally just.
I haven't called you a bad mom, and I haven't said you're a bad person. But there is a law in the state of Florida. Okay? But we enforce Florida law. And just because you don't recognize Florida law doesn't mean that we can't enforce it.
Exactly, Alistair. She's just being dumb.
YouTube
Yeah,
videos
that's
you
all
watched
they are.
that justified everything you're thinking of? Cover this part? Or did they just fast forward to the court where everything got dropped and magically went away?
This is biblical.
Oh, okay. I don't remember motor vehicles covered in the Bible. It's been a while since I read it,
Being
though.
imprisoned is biblical. Being imprisoned for following God is biblical.
Okay. But
Do you believe in the Bible?
I'm pretty sure God wouldn't tell you to drive without a driver's license, stupid.
sure. And I've read it a couple times.
And so
I don't remember motor
Here's the
vehicles
thing:
being
you're not being arrested for following God. You're being arrested for refusing to identify yourself to me. That's why you're being arrested.
Because
Okay.
I'm standing on the truth that I'm following God's law and not people's law, and
Well,
that's
we're not judges, we're not executioners. We're simply abiding and enforcing the laws that we're employed to do.
You're
Okay?
enforcing Satan's law.
She sent an
God said. God said subdue the
I don't
earth.
think God talked about driving vehicles.
God said subdue.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure God said something that she shouldn't drive without a driver's license. This more tolerant citizen just make up nonsense.
the earth. Do you know what that means?
To do the earth.
Subdue the earth. He means to travel over the earth and to be.
You can travel all over the earth all you want. You just can't travel in a motor vehicle. You can travel by plane, train, horseback, bicycle, scooter. But to travel on these roadways in a vehicle, it is a privilege. The state of Florida pays for these roadways. The municipalities pay for these roadways. That's it. That is, you can travel. You just can't travel in a vehicle. That is driving. And you cannot drive on our roadways unless you abide by the laws. It's that simple. Okay? You can travel. You have the right to travel. You can travel to a different city, a different county, a different state, all over the United States, but just not in a vehicle unless you do it the right way.
Do I have any due process to have someone?
You
come
will
pick
have
this up?
all the due process you want. I am a huge fan of due process,
Can I have
okay?
someone come pick this up?
Nope. Nobody's going to come pick this up. You're being arrested, so your vehicle is going to be towed incident to arrest, okay?
Oh, don't worry, Salsa. Your car is going to travel to car jail.
Your vehicle is going to be towed and it's going
that due
to be
process?
inventoried.
272
Your due process will come when you at your time in court, okay? That's when your due process will come.
But it's not mine.
The vehicle's not yours? Then the registered owner can come pick it up. That's fine.
Then can I call them?
We will notify them, yes. What is their phone number?
321.
Hold on 1 second. Will you hold this for me? All right, appreciate you.
After getting the RO's phone number, a female officer would conduct a search of the woman's person.
All right, this is Officer Quintero. She's going to go ahead and search you real quick, okay, before we put you in back of a vehicle, all right? So she's going to go ahead and do that.
Please leave my property in my car.
I'm not going to take your property. I'm just going to inventory your vehicle.
Lean against the car, please.
Search it.
Hey, lean against the car. Where are you going? Let him. He's gonna search it regardless.
I'm just inventorying it, that's all.
Oh, there's her fake Diplomat plate that she forgot to find the time to put on the back of her car.
You didn't have time to put your license plate on?
This isn't my vehicle.
Oh. Diapers, water bottle. Nothing crazy.
Once that was finished, the officer just had one more question for the woman before she was taken to jail.
1 second. What's the current address for you? Is it South John Young Parkway? Is that where you live now? Where do you live? Where do you rest your head at night? Where do you sleep?
God's land.
Huh?
On God's land.
Okay, so which one is Orlando, or is it the one on South John Young Parkway? Is that where you live? South JYP?
I don't have an address.
Okay. All right. Do you have a phone number?
You gotta have an address somewhere, Karen, but we don't want to know. We have to add that out, too.
You don't have a phone number either? Okay. All right. Thank you.
The officer charged
She got resisting arrest without violence.
her with resisting without violence. She also got citations for speeding in a school zone, having only one functioning brake light, driving with a suspended license, and knowingly possessing a canceled driver's license.
So that'll be in the video.